Dream Team, it's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video. Guys, here we are with 10 things Americans love about Sweden. I'm excited because you hear so many great things about Sweden, and so we about to hear what they talking about. But before we jump in, y'all know I need y'all to do is slap subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the descriptions. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me, human. I talk back. Also, if you got a favorite song, if you got a favorite video, you can subscribe to Patreon, leave a suggestion, or in the description section there's a Google form link. Well, you guys.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Nice
this video is going to be 10 things Americans, or the 10 things this American loves about Sweden. The last video we did was 10 things I hate about Sweden.
Or that you feel frustrated about.
Sort of like frustrated me. But to be
see that you say not hate. You see how you not hate. Don't say that. They're going to come for us in the comment section. Just 10 things that you frustrated about. Nah, I love that. I love it. All right, keep it going.
Or that you feel frustrated about.
Sort of like frustrated me. But to be fair, we're going to do 10 things I love about Sweden because I really do like it here. For such a small country, it is like such a big impact on the world. The famous musicians that come out of here, the international companies like Volvo and Spotify, the Swedish ideals that come out of this small country. It's known internationally. Name another country of 10 million people that so many people know about or can associate with. I think it's
I don't even know another country.
So here are 10 things Americans, or 10 things this American loves about Sweden. So this is a little thing, relatively, but I had never seen this in America. I don't think this exists in America. This is like Swedish ingenuity, Swedish like engineering marvel, and it's the thing that divides food on the conveyor belt at a store checkout. So Swedes know exactly what I'm talking about. Americans have no clue what I'm talking about. At a supermarket, when you check out and pay, the food goes down the conveyor belt. Instead of just kind of accumulating at the end, getting stacked up, and then the next person's food coming and getting stacked up, there's a little arm that swings open and guides the food into one channel or into the other channel. And that way, the food from the person behind you doesn't get mixed up. When I saw this, I just thought, how have we not thought of this? Like, how does America not have this? It's a really
everything. It just makes sense. It just makes sense to that's interesting.
When I saw this,
I feel him on that.
How have we not thought of this? Like, how does America not have this? It's a really small little thing. It's something that America doesn't have. Thing number 2 I love about Sweden are these little stickers that you take when you get to a store.
The numbering.
The number Q. Is there like a word for it? If you know the word for it, leave it in the comments below. What is it in Swedish?
Nummerlapp.
Nummerlapp. So let's say you go to the bank. Let's say you go to the post office. Let's say you go to the police station. Any sort of store, like a bakery, whatever. When you get there, you pull this little tape out, and it has a number on it, and that correlates with the number on the wall, and that's the number that is being served.
Yeah, you just take your number, then you can walk around in the store, maybe get some other groceries or whatever you're doing, you know. Just look around, and then when you just see your sign or your number on the sign, you just like, okay, I'm next.
Actually, the only place there is a place that does in America, in Santa Monica, Bay City Delis.
Bay City.
You take a number and they call your number.
Next to the Vons?
It's next to the Vons.
Oh, I see what. Okay. I see what you're saying. So no, you don't have to just sit there and wait in a line. You don't have to. You just sit there. You pull your number, and know what I'm saying. You go on about your business. You need to shop. Do what you need to do. And when your number's up, they'll call your number or it'll show up on a big sign. And you'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm up. I like that. I like that.
It's next to the Vons only. Shout out to Bay City Delis. Is that what it's called? Bay City Delis. That's one thing I love about Sweden is just the order in stores and other places like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Third thing I love about Sweden is the public transportation.
Seriously.
Especially compared to LA, where in LA you're going half a mile. Oh, I gotta get an Uber. I have to drive my car for 5 minutes and then spend 20 minutes looking for parking.
Yep.
In Sweden, in Gothenburg at least, you walk to the nearest corner basically, and there's either a bus or a tram station. You don't even need to check the timetables. You just know that there's going to be a bus coming every 5 minutes, and it'll take you wherever you want to go.
Yeah,
that's
so convenient. It's amazing.
People have cars and people commute sometimes to work and stuff. The amount of buses and trams there are is just great, and you can go anywhere you want.
And the train system too. Like if you want to go to Norway or Copenhagen, you just jump. You go down to the train station. There's a train leaving every half an hour. You jump on the train.
Yeah, and it's like $20 or something to go to Norway. Yeah. $20 to go to Stockholm. $20 to go to Copenhagen.
One thing I love about Sweden is the public transportation. We need better of it in LA for sure.
Yeah, that absolutely sounds perfect. You know what I'm saying? Cause I drive is not like that, especially for a couple hours. I'll do it, but I don't like it. Like, I want to be in a passenger seat. I want to be the guy asleep in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? So put me on some public transportation a couple hours. Let me chill without having to worry about driving. I rock with this system.
Copenhagen.
One thing I love about Sweden is the public transportation. We need better of it in LA for sure. The fourth thing I absolutely love about Sweden is healthcare. Free healthcare.
Healthcare gotta be one. Free healthcare. What's not to love? What's not to love?
My mother gave me this ring when I was going through a really hard time in my life. And when she's going through a hard time, she has it. We pass on.
Just blows my mind America does still not have free healthcare. And I know people are pushing for it. It's a right of every human, I feel like. I mean, you have you have a free police service, a free fire service, effectively free post service, free schools, free education. I had a minor operation just a couple weeks ago, and I went to the Vård Central. It's like the local hospital, and I went to go pay, and the girl's like, it's 100 SEK. I'm like, okay, $100. They're like, no, 100 SEK, which is $9 US.
Yeah.
Like, no questions asked, just $9 US.
And that's for a surgery. $9.
And I already know what the haters are saying, like, oh, but what about all the taxes you pay over there, you damn socialists? And the funny thing is, and this is not an exaggeration, I paid more in taxes in California, in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Between the federal tax, the state income tax, Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, payroll tax, like the other tax that Santa Monica.
God dang! I don't think in Texas they don't have a state tax. Or they don't have. Well, I don't get charged. It can't be a state tax because I don't get charged a state tax. I don't have health care, so I don't get those tax. I don't get taxed for that, which is not a good thing because everybody should have health care. I'm tripping, but I'm out here taking chances. Swimming without a life vest, guys. Keep it going.
The state income tax, Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, payroll tax,
free healthcare,
like
bro.
The other tax that Santa Monica
a little bit of extra taxes, no problem.
The fifth thing I love about Sweden is another small thing, but I love it. You can drink out of the tap. The tap water is so clean and safe that
that's
you
nice.
Buy bottled water. If you go skiing in the U.S., you're up in the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevadas, you can drink right out of the tap. Well, that's like what all of Sweden is like.
Yeah.
It's just super clean.
That's really nice.
Tasty,
that's really
cold
nice.
Tap water.
Yeah, I love how cold it is. That's what I noticed the difference when I lived in America, that if you are in any way drinking from the tap, it never gets cold and it tastes really bad.
The water in LA is, I don't know how many chemicals are like.
Yeah, tap water just not it.
The thing I love about Sweden is that everyone takes off their shoes when you go inside.
That does make sense.
That. Like, when I was living in LA, I try to get my roommates to do it and try to get everyone I know when they're coming over. It's just a no-brainer for me. If you're treading around in the dirt and the asphalt and all the oil that the cars drip around, you don't want your shoes inside the house, getting on your rug and on your hardwood floor. For whatever reason, it's a Swedish tradition, like much like in Asia, where you take off your shoes when you come in a house. And for that reason, the house is sparkling. It's always clean.
Yeah. I think that in California, at least, like, it's always good weather, so maybe people don't, like in Sweden, for example, like if it's raining, it's snowing, of course you can't wear those shoes inside, whereas in California it's good weather, so people don't think about it. But
it's so funny when you go to a Swede's house if they're having a party or something, and there's 30 pairs of shoes at the front door.
If you would ever walk in with shoes at a party like that, people would be like, what the hell is that guy doing? He's mental.
Such a small, simple thing. I absolutely love it. In Sweden, you take off your shoes before you go inside.
That's nice.
Seventh thing I love about Sweden is that it's safe. It's really safe. There's barely any guns here, so you don't really ever... Like in LA, for example, even in Santa Monica, a very wealthy sort of area of LA, you're walking around and you're kind of just like, oh, why is there so many homeless people here? Like, is someone gonna rob me at gunpoint? It's just kind of always on edge of like the crime and everything. And in Sweden, it's just so safe, just in general.
That's
like,
interesting.
There's not that much crime.
I think there's a few murders happening every year. I don't know the exact number. I think in LA,
one
there's
per
like
100,000
a day in LA.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. But I've never been to LA before. But I can understand where he's coming from. I mean, just fewer guns. I guess you feel more safe, right? And much fewer murders or gun accidents or anything like that because they're not around. They're not a problem.
I think in LA,
I feel that
there's like 15 murders a day in LA.
Yeah. It's
The
insane.
gun thing is just out of control. And
15
again, that's like a whole other video we could go on about. But
The guns in America, yeah.
before we go on to the next thing, I just want to say, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to click subscribe, click the like button, and if you have any questions for us or any comments, leave them in the comment section below. The eighth thing I love about Sweden, or I don't know if this goes for all Sweden, but Gothenburg, is it's very international. I play soccer on Saturdays down at the local park, and I'm playing with people from South Africa, people from Mexico, people from Chile, people from China, people from Indonesia, people from India.
Oh, wow.
People from Saudi Arabia. It's very international.
Yeah.
That's
This
amazing.
city is Gothenburg. It's really cool. And at my work, I'm not the only foreigner. There's I'd say more than half the company is foreign. So it's pretty easy for a foreigner to fit in here. English is spoken widely. So
Yeah.
the ninth thing I love about Sweden is work-life balance at work. But
Work-life
basically the vacation days.
That's
in the
beautiful.
States, you get 2 weeks vacation a year. I mean, think about that. That is insane.
2 out of 52.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I
It's
mean,
crazy.
Me and
Yeah, I
most people I
feel
know
you.
love
I
to
feel
travel.
you.
And if you want to enjoy a country to its utmost, you have to spend at least 2 weeks in a country to really get to know it. So it's basically impossible to be
see
a
the
traveler
world.
and live in the United States.
And to see the world. I mean, how are you supposed to go from the US to Southeast Asia or to Europe or like Africa if you only have 2 weeks?
For example, like the day before
Yeah,
Christmas.
I agree with him completely. No, more vacation weeks. Let us enjoy the world. Let us take some trips. Let us spend some time with family. Work-life balance is important because when you get that life balance, you're happier. And so you go to work, you produce more. You feel me?
Europe or like Africa if you only have 2 weeks.
For example, like the day before Christmas you take off, the day after Thanksgiving you take off. Like you take off one day
Here and there
to make a 3-day weekend. So you spend a week doing that, and then you have a week left
A
to
week.
travel.
I mean,
Facts.
you don't even get to calm down in a week.
And in Sweden, it's a minimum. The very minimum is 5 weeks, and most jobs get 6 weeks. And so that's why Swedes are so well
nice.
traveled.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing too is just
That's
like
really nice.
in the U.S., the taboo around traveling. You write to your boss like, "Hey, I'm thinking about taking a week off to go to Mexico." They're like, "Ugh, you're gonna take a whole week off?" Like, all right, to it. And it's like a big deal to take a week.
Oh,
off.
everything.
Whereas here in Sweden, people are like, "Yeah, I'm going to Costa Rica for 2 weeks. Like, not gonna be on email. See ya." The boss is like, "Damn, me too. I'll go too." Actually,
Yeah.
And it's-
So relax.
Yeah.
Take a few weeks off and just
Right.
come back with new energy.
the work-life balance.
your job
is-
even
is
better.
just- yeah.
And that's another
Yeah.
thing, like you're doing your job better if you get some new perspective.
that's
get
what
to
I
see another
said.
country, you get some more energy from traveling.
Come back
and, you know,
re-energized.
You'll do your job better
Yeah, you
when
come
you
back
get back.
more
with
refreshed, you're more
Yeah.
productive. You're less.
more D vitamin in your face.
Yeah, exactly. And the 2 week vacation thing in America just like wasn't working
Yeah.
for me.
I have 6 weeks at my job and
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing. You can do like
The 10th and final thing I love about Sweden is Swish. Swish is like Venmo. It's an app that you can use to pay people. But not only can you pay your friends, you can also pay restaurants. You can pay your bills, your stores. The adoption rate is 100%. Like every single person has Swish.
everyone has.
It's not
Nice.
weird to use Swish. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just Swish you for that. Or if you're at the restaurant, like, yeah, in
It's
fact,
great.
Swish is, I mean, they don't, like, I have been here 3 months. I haven't even seen physical paper cash, like physical paper currency. They don't, it's becoming like a cashless society,
Yeah.
which is,
I
it's-
like that.
It's
I don't know. It's cool. It's convenient.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You Swish everything.
I would like that.
And
I
think
would
that's all
definitely like
for today.
I think that's all for today. That's the 10 things that Americans or that this
Hey.
American loves about Sweden. What should we do for the next video? If you have an idea for our next video, leave it in the comment section and we read all the comments, so we'll do that video next.
I have a good one.
It's
What
like
is it?
Maybe how we met.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
could be a cool one.
But
What
that's
do you
like,
think?
isn't that like a 30-second video? It would be like, I guess we could make it like 2 minutes.
30 second? I have
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
like-
of things to say.
Alright, that could be our next video. But anyway,
Shout out
if you
Evan,
like
shout
this
out
video, click
Julia.
subscribe, like the video, and leave us a question or comment in the comment section below.
That was a good one. I like those two. I really like those two. That's all we got for this year. You guys got a favorite video? Anything you want to see or hear me react to, you can subscribe to Patreon or in the description section. There's a Google form link. Hit the link, fill out your suggestions, send it to me. You want me to get to yours faster and others fill out premium, but make sure you hit subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. Give a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon all up top. You know, subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link. Follow me. Talk to me. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible. See you on YouTube. It's your boy D. Neal. Out.